Now then, hold up. Did I accidentally put... Damn it, I did. Oh well. Meant to put some of those points into endurance instead of attunement. Guess that's what happens when you do this stuff late at night. You just wind up getting so tired that you wind up making silly mistakes like that. But yeah, I'm going to change up my spells real quick because like part of the thing I was also doing was grinding for humanities and not just levels. Let's see now. Gonna keep Dark Beat equipped. Homing Soul Mass. Soul Spear. Get 2 great heavy soul arrows. 1 set of heavy soul arrows. And Hidden Body. On my way to Seath the Sex Offender now. Might as well wear... Oh, I also got some better armor. And I guess that explains why I wasn't able to properly wear it, even with like the Havel's Ring and the Mask of the Father. Was because I accidentally put 2 points into attunement when I meant to put them into endurance. Whoops. Well, since I'm on my way to the most perverted character in Dark Souls lore, might as well wear the sluttiest outfit I have. Alright, Seath, the Scaleless. My body is ready. I guess Hidden Body was kind of pointless if they still can see me. Maybe I should have used it sooner. Okay, never mind. I just had to break their line of sight. Now then, I constantly call Seath the Scaleless Seath the Sex Offender because of the fact that you literally get thrown into a sex dungeon. So I'm not too worried about, like, appearance. Mainly dressing this way just so I could continue poking fun at him. Alright. Alright, hit them with the magic shotgun. You know what, getting those souls does suck because I'm not going to really be able to utilize them on account of the fact that I'm about to catch a bad case of the dead. Alright, Seath. Give me your worst. Wow, Curse builds up a lot slower than I remember. Oh wait, did I die before the curse could even be afflicted? Wait, so I'm just gonna have a full health bar? I didn't even have a chest piece on. How did I be... I think that's the first time I've ever died to that and not been afflicted by curse. Hold up. I've only got like 3 pieces of armor on. How curse resistant are they? Alright, curse resistance 20. 0. 0. It was literally just because of the Dust Crown that I didn't wind up getting afflicted by curse. I've never seen that okay then. I guess that's a good thing to know. But since I'm in Seath of Scalus' sex dungeon, might as well change into like an actual armor set instead of just the joke armor set that I was wearing. Yeah, that's literally never happened to me before. I mean, this is going to be the nearest bonfire I have, so guess I don't have to worry about needing to go for the 4 kings just yet. Guess I will just have to go to the depths when I want to do that to be able to get myself cursed so that I can fight those ghosts. Yeah, I thought it was only like the Maiden set that had curse resistance. That's why I always wore that set during the Seath of Scalus fight. Wrong button. You aren't even worth the spell slot. Ooga booga, I'm a wizard. Alright. Funny thing is, for this, they basically just shrunk down the model for the man serpent. That way it would be the same size as a person. That way they can actually utilize it to pull the lever. So, in the end, it just winds up making them look like a deformed Lego person. Which I always find a bit funny. Be free, Seath sex slaves! Just wanted to get them lined up for that soul spear. You know, I know that there's a ninja set that you can get inside of Blighttown. I wonder if my next run, like, I should go for, like, playing as, like, a ninja. Using stuff like throwing daggers, the Uchikatana, and the ninja set. I think that that might be a fun next playthrough. Ooh, I could also use spells like Chameleon and the spell that makes it so that you're like able to just not take damage from falling. I always feel sorry for these two because yo, Fusion, how you doing? You missed yesterday's stream. I wound up beating Artorias. I know I said that I probably wasn't going to stream, but that was because I was kind of 50-50 on whether or not I was going to go to this family thing. I wound up deciding not to go after all. Doing anything for your... Oh yeah, it's the Duke's Archive. I'm in Seth Scalus' sex dungeon. Archive door key. Okay, yeah, I never actually had the Flamberge in Dark Souls 1. I wonder if it also does bleed damage like it does in Dark Souls 3. Yes, it does. Okay, then. Okay, then. So I need to find the key for that. Alright. So I need to try to remember... Yeah, pretty much. And, like, I wound up slightly diversifying. I managed to get my hands on Dark Bead, or as some people like to refer to it as, the shotgun. What's spelled as the giant sword swing. That would be... I don't think that it's inside of Dark Souls 1. I know that it's inside of 2 and 3. But that would be Great Soul Spear. Oh, not gross. Great Soul Sword or something like that. I think I might be able to get it when I free Big Hat Logan because his spells do diversify after you're able to rescue him. And you know, if... Oh. Fucking gravity. My one weakness. I think it's like 3.18 miles per hour in a downward spiral. That is what gravity is. Actually, I'm going to look it up just to see if I was close. Because either that or, like, that's close to what pi is. .8 meters per second. Okay. You should stream today? Alright. I died twice trying to land on the same thing. Maybe I should try jumping. Oh, it's Mother's Day, by the way. Did you call your mom? Oh, PSI, so pressure per square inch. I just keep on hitting the ledge. Do I have a Discord or anything? I did technically start a Patreon, but I don't have any backers on it, and I did create an exclusive one for patrons. But, you know, it's... like, not necessarily something I do push a lot. Oh. That time I was close. Yeah, and you know, if you become a... like, I think it was like one of my low tiers where it was like, join the Patreon. I think it was either like $5 or $10. I don't remember. I think I set it up like a month or two ago. It's been over a week since last I checked on it. I better actually check to see if I have any backers. Because I'd hate to have people that, like, might have donated to me, like, large sums of money. And then just, oh, hey, yeah, no, I'm not going to follow through with any of my promises. That would be a real dick move. I'm only doing this to try to get the maiden set, so you know what, I'm just going to do one last try, and if I fail to do that, I'm just going to enter the Duke's archives. No fucks given. Make my way to the next bonfire and then try to find the key to get Big Hat Logan. Actually, you know, while I'm saying that, I might as well check my Patreon right now. Okay, good. I still have 0 members. But yeah, it's patreon.com/justrants. And to get to the Discord is only $5 a month. Here's the thing, I've done it so many times, like, where I have managed to do it. So, you know, I'm going to try... Normally I'm able to just land on the ledge, but for whatever reason I'm just rolling off of it. So maybe if I try plunge attacking. I know I said that last time was going to be my last try. But if I'm anything, I'm a liar, I'm a hypocrite. And I'm dumb as hell. Oh! Plunge attack worked! I'm just going to rest up so that I can heal. I died so many times to my own stupidity that it feels satisfying to finally achieve something. Okay then, so I still do have it active. Normally it shows like something around my feet, unless like hidden body just... Gotta be sneaky. Oop. Apparently the channelers are able to see invisibility. I wonder if their trident can be used as a catalyst, or if it just buffs you. Gonna heal right here. Yeah, that pretty much summarizes exactly exactly what happened. Man, I wish I was somebody who regularly did do like weed and like edibles and stuff like that. That way I could just be like, yeah, man, that was totally that brownie I ate earlier. Nah. I like I very rarely will do edibles, and it like I wound up like part twoing one of my streams because like I wound up needing to go to my bank to clear something up. But by the time I took an edible like halfway through the stream, and I just wound up having a really bad time as soon as like I got back and tried continuing the stream because like let's just say I was not having a good time. I started having a bad trip. I'm not sure if it was just like a high dosage or if it was just that I'm just not used to weed. So like, okay, then I think that chain is going the right direction. I didn't pick up the binoculars, so I can't really pay too much attention to... Okay, yeah. Bro, that might be the best description I've ever heard for just how I think in general. Describing it as two brain cells on a DVD screen, like, bro. And like, everybody has that. The fact that there are people who stream and all their stream is them watching a DVD screen just trying to see it bounce in the corner. Like, shoot. Alright. Yeah, I'm not really looking for that right now. I'm mainly looking for the key I need to be able to free Big Hat Logan. That way I can finish his... Well, I want to continue his quest line. That way I could get the best sorcery catalyst and some of the better sorceries for my build. I just know that some of these chests are mimics in this area, so I gotta be extra worried about that too. Though what I was about to get at was I used to be friends with this girl that worked at a Red Robin's, and they had a screensaver for their menu, and she basically described, what the fuck was that? They could teleport? I've never seen that before. I've been playing Dark Souls games since I was 15. Is this a mimic? Great magic shield. That's not what I want. I'm gonna go... Oh, wait. Shoot, I forgot that there's an archer, like, right there. I'm gonna take him out real quick. Alright. Don't have any enemies in here, so I'm gonna hit the John real quick. Alright, I'm back. Good thing about the bathroom being, like, right outside my door is the fact that I don't have to, like, be gone long whenever it comes down to me needing to leave. Alright, I think that this chest is safe. It looks like the chain is going in the right direction. Alright. Alright, this way I'll be able to make it to that bonfire, but first I want to check in here to see if the key is somewhere in this room, because I know that this is where you'll find Big Hat Logan later. Looks like the chain is going the right way on this one. Crystal Ember. Alrighty then. Looks like yeah, I think that that's the right direction for a chain. So I think that this one is safe. Okay, yeah, so this is where I get the key. Which means that this is the mimic that's in here. Yep, wrong way. I will go back to that, but firstly, I want to be able to rescue Big Hat Logan as quickly as possible, so I am going to just Homeward Bone straight back. Just because I want to rescue Logan. Let's see then. I think if I aim... shoot. I was hoping to be able to hit both of them, but my aim was a little bit off. Let's see then. I'm not sure if the jellyfish people do respawn. Doesn't look like it. Oh hey, there's a bee in the fire escape. I probably should not crack my window open then, because it's starting to get a little bit warm in here, but I know if I take off my jacket I'm going to be cold. Oh wait, nope. There they all are. Instead of going up the stairs, they just chose to be sedimentary. I'm trying to hit as many of them as possible doing this. Okay, then that Soul Spear was able to take out 2 of them. Oh, so just heavy soul arrow is enough? What do they drop? It's a shame that at one point these were just women that were abducted by Seath the Scaleless. I think over here is a Firekeeper soul, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, yep, which means that I'll be able to upgrade my flasks to a +4. Alright. Freed Big Hat Logan. So now I'll be able to continue his quest line. Didn't realize that those jellyfish people also drop humanities, so that's something neat to learn. Yeah, I think the next Dark Souls run will be a ninja run, now that, like, I'm seeing just how easy it is to just sneak past everything. Alright. Making my way downtown, eating ass, going fast, while trying not to get my back blown out. Since I'm here, I might as well max out this bonfire. Every time I do this, jeez. Alright, Logan. Believe that you're going to be in here somewhere. Logan. Am I just in the wrong room? Wait a second. Another chest. Okay. Okay, I was just in the wrong room. Looks like the only thing I can afford right now is Crystal Magic Weapon. So, you know what? I think if I equip the Silver Serpent Ring, and kill this mimic that's over here, should give me enough to be able to buy what I need. Did so much damage to it that it's almost... You know, it might as well actually finish it off with a spell. Just because, like, although it's so low... I was right, just enough to be able to get the crystal version of Homing Soul Mass. Let's see then. If I have the Silver Serpent Ring equipped when I fight against Seath the Scaleless, I'll be able to... Actually, since I believe I did use a copy of Dark Bead, I probably should rest at the bonfire. And might as well attune my magic, switching out regular Homing Soul Mass for the crystal variant. Alright, now on to one of the many bosses that I like to make fun of. Seath the Scaleless, or as I like to refer to him as, Seath the Sex Offender. I've escaped the sex dungeon, and now I'm on my way to get vengeance for all those hentai monsters you created out of what were, at one point, lovely ladies. How dare you turn women into the tentacles in hentai? I'm not one to kink shame, but goddamn. Some people should be ashamed. As I learned from my bow-only playthrough, do not shoot or do any damage to the peaceful moonlight butterflies that are here. They will mess you up, because after you hit them once, you're no longer able to do damage to them. And doing this, I'm hoping that I don't wind up inside of a similar situation to my last playthrough, where I wound up dying in Seath the Scaleless' boss arena one time. Not due to Seath the Scaleless, but because a clam managed to sneak its way into the boss arena. I should equip this ring. Ouch. Come on out. Please no clams in the boss room. 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 Actually, because he's blind, I wonder. Damn it! There's a clam in the boss room. There's 2 clams in the boss room. That is not what I wanted at all. Okay. That was due more to me being greedy and trying to get the Moonlight Greatsword. And you know what? The Moonlight Greatsword isn't necessary for my run. So, you know, that's whatever. Oh, I meant to roll. I didn't mean to jump. Man, all 200 of those souls that Setha Scalus gave me by killing those clams for me really went to waste there. Guess I'll get rid of this hidden body spell. And I'll replace it with a different sorcery. Wait a minute. Okay, there's my Dark Orb. I think first thing I'm going to want to do is cast Homing Crystal Soul Mass after I break the crystal in order to get set up so that when I approach him, I'll be able to just start blasting him with other spells. That hurt. And I don't want to waste an Estus before a boss fight, so I will pop a Humanity. Ooh. Guess I'm going to have to pop another Humanity. Man, it would suck to just... Okay. The Crystal Golem just committed RIP. Wait, is he just immune to crystal sorceries or what? Probably should have gone to Firelink to be able to upgrade my flask once more. And you know what? Going for the Moonlight Greatsword isn't necessary for my build. Just having 20 resist to curse is actually really good. One. A 2. Do I need a 3? Alright, and switching to the Silver Serpent Ring, I think this will fetch me enough souls to be able to completely buy out Big Hat Logan's stock. Alright. Let's go. Okay then. So, by completing buying out Big Hat Logan's stock, what I'll be able to do now is move him on in his quest line. And by doing so, I'll be able to kill him and get his super powerful catalyst. I think after that, I'll be going after Manus. I think I also have to exhaust his dialogue. Alright, so quickly going to double check. And he should be gone, or... Oh wait, no, I have to exhaust his dialogue. Alright, so... Okay. Gonna rest again, and then from here he should move into the room where you fight Seath the Scaleless the first time. I think he also drops a unique spell after that. Okay, so I think maybe I have to warp to a different bonfire. Then when I go into Seath the Scaleless' old boss room, he'll just be there waiting for me. Right, might as well, since I mentioned it earlier, actually use that Firekeeper soul I grabbed to upgrade my Estus. Let's see then. I wonder if I'm talking to him.
Then let us begin, as promised. Master Logan is at the archives. Thank the heavens. I suppose he has his head buried. That's always what. Two things are required. First, second, then. Oh, and.
Alright. Gonna go to Anor Londo. Gonna hit the restroom while I'm getting that load screen. Oh, so a couple days ago, I wound up posting a video talking about the big three of anime, which is Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece, and I was talking about like how inside of Boruto, he wound up actually getting incredibly nerfed, and I completely forgot why Naruto fans used to be called Narutards, because like they straight up are as bad, if not worse, than My Hero Academia fans, and all I did was reference the fact that after Naruto used Baryon mode to increase the power of his taijutsu, that he wound up actually, after losing Kurama, becoming a like just slightly stronger than he was during the Pain arc, which like he still is like a top contender in the verse. He's just nowhere near where he was. In fact, there are so many other characters that are so much stronger than him that it's ridiculous, but like some of the comments on that video just make me laugh. Like a person literally just said that Naruto has infinite speed. What the actual shit? Infinite speed. That's like people saying like, oh, this character has blah 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 ability, and then it's like, really, where was that mentioned inside of any material involving it? I'd love to know where the reference to infinite speed came from. I didn't realize we were dealing with the Flash. Like, that's not even just a bad take. That's just blatantly wrong. And like, you know, I've done some anime content. Like, I'm not an anime YouTuber. I'm kind of, hell, I'm not even really a gaming YouTuber or like a Dark Souls YouTuber. I just kind of do whatever the hell I want. And if people subscribe, they subscribe. But like, I at least like to stay a bit informed whenever I decide to bring up any sort of topic. Let's see then. Yeah, so channelers have the ability to see things that are invisible. That is an interesting detail. Might as well pick up this Soul of a Brave Warrior. Welcome back, Fusion. Damn. I literally died waiting for an elevator. So, Fusion, have you watched any anime, like, because I was just mentioning how, and like, you know, I mainly just do this just for like rewatchability for people, but like, I was reading some comments on a video I made about anime, like talking about the big three, and somebody made a comment saying that Naruto has infinite speed. I didn't realize we were talking about like the Flash here. Like, infinite speed, like that is factually wrong. I don't know. It's just one of those things, like, I'm seeing a lot of bad takes, and like, you know, it's like a joke video I did talking about like the big three of anime, Bleach, Naruto, One Piece, and talk about how after, okay, the slimy isekai. Okay then, personally I did prefer the Gun Gale arc over like the two arcs before it. There you are, Big Hat Logan. Hate to do this to you, buddy, but I only did this so that I could get your catalyst. Oh, you even failed as a wizard. That was a sword in your hand. With this, I now have the strongest catalyst in the game. It does cut your casts in half. But what it does to you that is so much better is it increases the powers of your sorceries by like an incredible margin. Soul of a Great Hero. Anything else I could pick up here? Or is that it? Alright, looks like that's all she wrote. Let's see then. How much does a Soul of a Great Hero net me? I don't think I have enough to level up. No, I do not. Okay then, so what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to go to Firelink Shrine and I'm going to spend all of these souls on buying pieces of boss armor. Also, I'm going to talk to this guy. See,
But now that you've located Master, I can't imagine that I can be. Two things are
okay then, so he doesn't have any unique dialogue after you kill Logan.
By then, do stay safe.
Well, friend, I hate to do this, but since you are no longer of use to me, does he drop anything unique? The Sorcery Hush, and then the Slumbering Dragon Crest Ring. Okay, so now I have two of those. Is it just a thing where sorcerers in Dark Souls are assassins? Ooh, now that's a lot of damage. I know killing all of them was pointless, but at the same time, like, boss armor. Purchasing items, let's see now. Might as well buy another piece of the set of Artorias. I'll buy the skirt of... Okay. But yeah, now I'm just getting a lot of... Like, my phone is... I'm seeing a lot of notifications, like, even, like, through this stream. Apparently a lot of people are commenting on a... I think, like, a 2 or 3 day year old... Like, why did I say 2 or 3 day year old? No, 2 or 3 day old video. Like, guess it's just now beginning to blow up. I mean, I mainly made that video to be like a little bit divisive, but goddamn, took a few days for people to catch on. Alright, let's give Manus a go. Oh wait, you know what? Might as well kill myself here because I think I need to be human to be able to summon Sif, and I need Sif to be in this fight for me to get the sad cutscene. So no point in me. I really need to start remembering to rest at bonfires I teleport to. Oh, you're caught up in the JJK manga? Yeah, I've seen a few panels from that recent chapter. Like, I haven't been reading it, but, like, you know, it's like one of those things where I'm like, oh shit, Toto. I wonder if his... Oh. I was trying to roll to speed up time, instead I sped up time to my own demise. Yeah. It's kind of like when Gear 5th wound up happening inside of One Piece. Everybody who doesn't even watch or read One Piece were just like, oh shoot, Gear 5th, and then like they just ignore all of his other abilities and they're just like, yeah, no, he's just a cartoon character now. And it's like, bro, he's got other shit going for him. I know, it's crazy to me how many people started watching One Piece and they only started at Wano after they saw the Gear 5th panel, and they're just like, okay, we gotta see what all this hype is about. Skip over a couple hundred episodes of just lore and build up and gaining an understanding of why this is such a big deal. Like, now we're gonna skip all that just to go to the samurai arc. Alright. It would have been fun to go against Manus with the bow only, because there's a strategy where you're just able to peck him off. You know, I love the Alabasta arc. That was a good arc. I think around the time I got to reading Alabasta was around the time that the Fishman Island arc was being published as the manga. Found the summon sign, and it's all the way over here. Look, Manus, I'll get to you when I get to you. I should have put on the silver pendant now that I think about it. At least I'm resisting majority of his damage. Oh, this is Manus, Father of the Abyss. He's basically the big boss of the DLC. Most people just stop at Artorias, but yeah, no. Although Artorias is the poster child of the DLC, this is the big bad of the DLC. Yeah, I should have. Yeah, it's actually a lot easier if you remember to equip the silver pendant, which I didn't. And I know that this is probably going to be a bad decision, but it's my decision to make. I'm going to be getting rid of my Ring of Favor and Protection to equip the Dusk Crown Ring. Just so that I could double my casting. Love it when my family members are supportive, but like at the same time, like I don't want to stop doing this just so that I can talk to them. Okay then. Maybe just have myself regular, and then when I get to Manus, then I switch into it. And if I'm going to be... Or you know what? Attune Magic. Since he does resist dark anyways, might as well be invisible. Oh, wrong thing to do there. I see my own health bar and I'm just like, yeah, no, gotta heal up, and then wait, no, I did that to myself. I keep on dying in the dumbest ways. Remember, I gotta be human in order to summon Sif. And I genuinely just want the depression cutscene. That is my only reason for why I'm doing any of this. Is for depression. The unwritten status ailment of Dark Souls. Like, you have toxic damage, you have poison damage, you have curse, and then you have depression. And there ain't no Cymbalta inside of this game. Alright, so I believe I just have to roll to the left to be able to... Maybe limiting myself to half health was not a good idea. Just more damage, alright. That way I could still have the spell slot for using invisibility to make it to the boss without getting... Oh wait, gotta be human to summon the dog. I'm going all this way just so that I can get a different cutscene. Heck, and I want to start off the boss fight for the Grey Wolf Sif inside of the Armor of Artorias. That way I can add extra depression. Man, that would be a terrible name for, like, a drink. Like, you know, like, they'll have energy drinks and they'll be, like, extra strong energy. And, like, you know, it's just, you've got a lot of caffeine in your system. And then it's just extra depression. Alright. Okay, then. I'm going to start off with Crystal Soul Mass. One backup. Alright, I believe I saw the sign for Sif somewhere over here earlier. Nope. So I guess going left was wrong. Unless, oh my god, I had to go straight left instead of, okay. I have to get the dog out. I gotta get the depression down. Gotta love Prepare to Die edition, where your character's frame rate moves slower than the DLC bosses. Your most toxic trait is that you think Manus looks... Okay, yeah. He's a lot easier inside of the remaster, admittedly. But inside of the original, you're just not able to move as fast. So it does make for a more difficult boss fight. Not sure what died, but thank you for the 600 souls. Okay then, so turn straight left, and it should be there for the dog. Wait, oh shit, I was still like... I was trying to skip the cutscene, and I wound up hitting to the menu. Yeah, that was just a bad run. Let's see now. Alright. Hidden body. What sucks is that I'm using this to just get past one enemy so that I don't wind up having to use any of my Estus or any unnecessary humanities before the boss fight. Alright. Now I hit it. Okay. Fusion, you still think he doesn't look hard? Admittedly, that first run I was doing on him, I was doing incredibly well. Alright, invisibility here. think I forgot to unhollow. Oh no, I get it. I'm the same way whenever I watch somebody streaming or like I'm listening to a podcast. I'll typically just have it on in the background and not pay too much attention. Alright, and I did not reverse my hollowing last time, so I was not able to summon the best of boys. And when he was using his long-range AoE attack, I was far too close to him to be able to properly use the Silver Talisman to deflect. Yeah, it's crazy how almost every single boss of the DLC has what could best be described as a wombo combo that they always finish off with a heavy. Like, immediately afterwards. Like, oh hey, yeah, there's no way out of this. By the way, after it, immediately it's going to be a vitality check. I hope that you've got New Game Plus levels of vitality. You know, I might want to consider, like, okay then, so I might want to use one of my spell slots up, since I'm using a spell slot anyways for invisibility. Maybe make my way to the depths, that way I can go into Blighttown to get Power Within, which, ah shit, Hidden Body wore off. So yeah, if I get Power Within, I'd be able to stack up to 40% extra damage while taking 2% damage every single second. Which will, in the end, result inside of like a 40% boost on top of my 20% boost on top of my 30% boost to be able to increase the power by, like, it's multiplicatively, if I remember correctly. So after this attempt, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the depths and try to remember, because like I remember it's early on in Blighttown, I just don't remember where exactly in Blighttown. I think I have to make like a specific jump for it. But I'll have to do the math, that way I could figure out like what my damage output will wind up looking like. You're a glass cannon. Alright. Big damage. Little health bar. In that case, like, the way the DLC bosses are, like, so you going, nah, I'm a glass cannon, reminds me of, like, Gojo going, like, nah, I'd win. And everybody memeing on that because he lost. Thought I timed that right on the silver pendant. Alright, this might just be the run. I'm hoping that I'm just not doing a nah, I'd win moment. Aggro on Sif. Please aggro on Sif. Sif, hit him. Sif, be the best boy. Do not back off. Hit him, Sif. De-aggro him for me. Stupid dog in the background. This is why nobody likes dogs in Dark Souls. One more. Yes! Oh. Hold on. Silver Serpent Ring. Gotta quickly swap into that. I didn't even have my build at full power. I did not have my build at full power. Holy shit. I was screwing myself over that whole time. Call it the winner's curse. Yo, wait. That means that I can now get the depression cutscene. Yes. I just need to find the bonfire. Okay then. There is the bonfire. Which means I only have like a handful of bosses left. And like, Kalameet is an optional boss that is like a tad bit extra optional. Just because like, there's really no point in me even fighting him. He's just an out of the way boss that like is just meaningless for what I'm doing. Alright. Alright then, I'm going to go to the Oolacile Sanctuary. Actually, no, shit. I should have gone to Firelink Shrine. Might as well unequip the... Might as well remove Hidden Body since I won't be needing it for any other point in this run. Actually, never mind. If I do decide to fight Kalameet, I might need it. I wasn't even fighting Manus at full power and I still beat him. I think I only need one more piece for the full Artorias set. That way I can dress up as him when I kill his dog. Dang, I'm just shy of being able to have the full armor set when I kill his dog. Do I have any soul clumps I can use aside from Manus's? No. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to want to take Manus's soul, and what I'm going to want to do is there's essentially a character that, well, in Dark Souls 3 it's called Pickle Pea, and in Dark Souls 2 the bird doesn't really have a name. I'm not sure what it's called inside this game, but if you trade the soul of Manus to it, what'll wind up happening is the bird will trade you for a dark version of Homing Soul Mass. which is just incredibly powerful. Yeah, for a second I thought I jinxed myself in the last run when I was just like, man, I think that this is my run. It actually was my run. And I gotta be careful because I don't want to accidentally press B and jump off, because I've done that before with this bird trading stuff in other playthroughs. So I have to be careful. I have to hit the A button. Alright. That could have been bad. I would have been down a boss soul. You know, I won't be able to have the full armor set of Artorias equipped. But at least I'll have a majority of the armor set. Alright, I need to make my way to the Undead Parish bonfire. And here's the thing, I don't need to use a humanity for the remainder of the run. Unless, like, I'm run out of heals. And even then, like, it's not that big of a deal at this point in the game. So you know what? After I wind up defeating Sif and the Four Kings, because, like, you know, I'm going to make my way to the next bonfire and then I'm going to hit the John. But after I kill Sif and the Four Kings, I think I'm going to call it on the stream and then just put up a poll, because, like, do a stream tomorrow where either I just wind up facing Kalameet, who is, like, at this point not necessary for the run at all. Like, should I bother defeating Kalameet, or should I just end the run? Because, like, it genuinely is pointless to kill him. The only thing that, like, I'll get is, like, a bunch of souls. And if I kill him inside of a certain way, I'll be able to get a ring that increases the amount of damage I take. And I have the grind spot inside of the Painted World of Ariamas. Alright, I'm at the bonfire. Gonna hit the John. Be right back. I'm back. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to kill Sif. That way, even if all I'm doing tomorrow is the Four Kings and Gwyn, I'll have at least some more content to be going off of instead of just, you know, skip the boss fight because it's meaningless. Because if I wind up killing the Four Kings, it's just going to be a straight run to Gwyn from Firelink. I wear your dead friend's clothes. I look incredible. I'm gonna kick your ass. Just because I feel like... whatever. I am so excited. This is gonna be the first time I'm going to be getting the depression cutscene for Sif. I always feel bad killing the pupper. Now I want to feel like every decision I've made in life was a wrong one. Then again, I'm streaming Dark Souls on a challenge run on YouTube, so clearly I'm not making the best life decisions anyways. I spent 2 days talking about how I want depression. How I need depression. And finally, I am going to be getting said depression. Oh man, here we go. Here we go. I remember this sword. I killed the guy that used it, huh? Alright. There's the pupper from the Manus fight from a few minutes ago. And... alright. Alright. Are we friends or foes? Like it's... and it's just like, sadly, we have to be foes. Oh, man. Woo! Depression! Yeah, let's go! Depressing boss fight! Oh, I can't wait to feel even worse when I get you to your face, too. I'll let you get some hurt on me because I'm about to put the hurt on you. Why couldn't you be doing damage like this during the Manus fight? Good lord. That whole time you were basically just running away and, like, walking by him. I had to fucking carry the two of us. I don't want to be able to cause enough to avoid your limping. Okay, then. Give us that limp. Oh, yep. Hit us with that extra hard depression. I'm gonna put him out of his misery. Yeah, see how crazy the amount of damage that Dark Bead does? Like, that is insane. Could you imagine that they had the Dark Clutch ring inside of Dark Souls 1? That would have been fucking crazy. Oh, man. since I'm nearing the end of the run, I have to do it. I have to do what I do every run. And I'm going to start off with the one that is going to hurt me the most. Because I have to kill every friendly NPC now. You thought killing the doggo was depressing. Pfft, please, that was just the beginning of my journey of depression to end this stream on. Because I'm going to put a vote on whether an optional boss is going to be my next target. No, I'm going to finish the depression stream by killing off my remaining friends. Everyone who loves me. Everybody who treats me well. Everybody that is wanting to pat me on the hat and call me a good boy. I am going to kill everyone that my character has come to know and love. Starting with the one that always winds up just hitting me in the heartstrings the most. Oh, man. I'm the reason you're dead in Dark Souls 3, buddy. I'll just purchase one last item from you, buddy. One last upgrade. For good time's sake. Oh. Depression! Whatever sick bastard in FromSoft decided to make him say nighty night can go straight to hell. Wait, I guess I am going to have to get the key in order to get to Calamite just so that I can kill Garam, who is another friendly NPC. Alrighty then, next on my journey of depression, I'm going to have to make my way to the Undead Parish. And I know if I don't instantly kill Andre, that he straight up does have hands, and he will put them on me. Now that I think about it, I technically haven't killed the Hellkite Drake either. So that might just want to be something that I want to do. Alright, I was able to one-shot him. Alright, so I think if I go to Firelink Shrine, this will be the fastest way for me to get to where Solera's at. And while I'm there, I will take out Patches. Oh, my Pyromancy teacher. I almost forgot about you. Patches, you're just part of my long journey of depression. Alright, the Crescent Axe. Which, actually, you know what? I did use inside of Dark Souls 3 for an Escanor cosplay build. So maybe if I go New Game Plus, since I do have a bunch of pyromancies, I could go pyromancer that route. And then from there, just focus on being Escanor. I'll save Armor Guy for last because I want to be able to purchase all remaining pieces of boss armor. Actually, at this rate, the hollows are so weak that I might as well just bonk them. Or I guess with this thing, stab them. Ooh, on the way I could kill the undead merchant and get the Uchi Katana. I am also going to have to make my way to a couple other NPCs that I haven't unlocked. Actually, you know what? I'll just kill all available NPCs. And then call it good there. Because, like, aside from, like, getting a Viking-like crown from killing a blacksmith that I never use, there's not really a point. I guess tomorrow I'll leave it up to the poll. It'll be like a 24-hour thing on whether I should, or whether or not I should kill Kalameet. Oh hey, I didn't fully upgrade this bonfire. That's good to know. I'm gonna shut the door just because I don't want anyone's copyright music to be picked up. Thanks, Lottie, for pushing the door open. If I'm not mistaken, Sunbro should be up here. I am going to have to run past and... Wait a second. Maybe if the Hellkite Drake does get onto the bridge, I'll be able to hit it with a dark bead. Oh, yep, there's Sunbro. Got your talisman. Okay, so if I stay right here, he should eventually fly onto the bridge. Come on now. I'm not letting you out. One dark bead. That is all it took. Fine. You actually want out, or do you just want the door open? Had to physically push her out. Alright, yeah, so I don't have enough sunlight metals or levels in faith to be able to join that covenant, but you know what? I'll light this bonfire anyway, even though I'm not going to be able to really utilize it for the remainder of the run. Oh wait, shoot. Probably should rest. Not because I need the rest, but because I want to switch up my spells a little bit. Let's see. Tune magic. Let's see. Do I have enough? Ooh, it requires 2 spell slots, so let's see then. And it only gets 1 casting. Okay, let's see what kind of damage this does. I would have preferred it hit everything, but you know what? Tis what it is. I don't care what you dropped, but I'll pick it up anyways. Thank you for your pants. Oh, nope, I missed the dark bead. Who the fuck is Yulia? You know, I'm going to buy the last piece of Artorias' set. I'm going to kill the merchant there and then go to the Sen's Funhouse and kill the merchant there. And I believe that's all the friendly NPCs that I can kill. Wait, no, I'm pretty sure that the Onion Knight is still inside of Sen's Fortress because I didn't progress his questline. Now, my character never technically talked to him, so he's technically not a friend. So never mind on that. And it's still wild to me just to see how much damage this thing does now. Like, I know that these are just early game hollows, but like, god damn. But yeah, to one-shot the Hellkite Drake, which has over 10,000 points of health. Purchasing items. Buying the last piece of Artorias' set. Let's see, I'm going to use my soul clumps just to see if I can potentially buy any more boss armor equipment from you. Otherwise, you're going to catch a bad case of the dead. Aishamai. You know, I am fine without the femboy's gloves. Because who knows how many dongs he's touched. I'm sorry, buddy, but that was our last fine trade. Other characters, they talk about characters that they love, or like their ambitions when they die, or like why did you betray them? For some sick reason, the giant says nighty night. But him, all he cares about is his collection. after I kill this last friendly NPC that I have access to, aside from the Onion Knight, because, like, you know, I've never talked to him, so there's no point in killing him. Because at this point, he and my character are technically strangers. So me killing him is just going to be not an act of betrayal. So he gets to live. Actually, you know, I mentioned that he's the last friendly NPC, but I think if I remember right, you can technically target that particular Anor Londo demon, and I'm not sure if you are able to kill it necessarily, but it might also count as a friendly NPC, so I might just have to kill that too. Didn't realize that that was wearing the boulder set. Can I buy any last things from you before I kill you? Nothing armor-wise. You know what? Just for shits and giggles, I'll buy out your stock of fire bombs. Alrighty then, my friend. Oh, his last moment, he asks for help. Man, I just love that aspect of Dark Souls characters where you can, inside of their death, you wind up hearing everything that, like, it's basically like their last moments and, like, their last thoughts truly defines, like, a lot about them. And, like, although he gave up hope, like, you attacking and killing him, all he asks for is help. Which is, like, such a sad thing to think of. But yeah, for today I think that's what I'm going to be calling it for the stream. I've killed every available friendly NPC. My character is now friendless. He is just like, well, she is just like me right now, and like, I'm perfectly content with that. Actually, no, I did not kill Elizabeth. You know, whatever. I'll tackle that issue tomorrow, depending on how the polls go. Like, if I get nobody that winds up voting on it, whatever. I got nobody that voted on it. And I'll just continue Four Kings, finish the run. Done. But if I wind up getting votes saying that yes, you should defeat him, every boss in the game, like, that's gonna be that. Either way, like, tomorrow I'm finishing the run. Could have technically finished it today, but I'm calling it here. I feel like this is a good spot.